It's too overwhelming. Well, what happens after that moment? Satan goes out to deceive the nations, and he gathers them together. Verse 8, for a mighty battle. A mighty army as numberless as the sands of the seashore. You see, this is the ultimate act of God saying, look, I would do anything to save these people. I've overridden their free will. They've fallen down and worshipped me, and yet they will still listen to the one who is hell-bent on destruction. For everyone who said, look, God, why is it that you would not allow this person in heaven? Why is it that you would have this justice fall down on this person? Why will you do this or this? God says, look, I will go so far as not only have I let you question me on everything, but I will now show you that these people are hell-bent on destruction and selfishness. And they will listen to the one, they will always listen to the one whose name is liar, who's the father of lies. And at that point, we will look at God, I believe, and go, this is a cancer. And they will never change. And God, in his strange act, then sends down fire. Verse 10, and the devil who deceived them was thrown into the fiery lake of burning sulfur, joining the beast and the false prophet. They will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Okay, Brian, see, there they are. Now they're being destroyed forever and ever. Until you do, that's the way it seems until you do some Bible study. Jude, verse 7. Don't forget Sodom and Gomorrah and their neighboring towns, which were filled with immorality and every kind of sexual perversion. Those cities were destroyed by fire and served as a warning of the eternal fire of God's judgment. I tell you what, you can go everywhere you want in the Middle East, and Sodom and Gomorrah are not there, still burning. The eternal fire is talking about the effects, the result of the decision. They are destroyed forever and ever. Isaiah 34:10, this judgment on Edom will never end. The smoke of its burning will rise forever. Again, you can go look for Edom. It's not there. Nobody lives there. But it's not still burning. There's not still smoke rising from it. It's talking about the effects of the judgment. You see, when God rains down fire on these people that have said, I will not be there. I will not follow you. I don't want that love. I believe that he tries to use one of the most merciful methods of killing, and I've tried to do some research on this, but unfortunately most people that have been burned by intense heat can't tell me about it. But I believe, and this is again my hypothesis as I've wrestled with this, is that when God rains down fire that's like burning sulfur, its effect is really fast. But then that fire is cleansing and it removes everything that's left of the effects of sin on this earth. And it's gone forever. We read in verse 20 in chapter 21 of Revelation, which we won't right now, God makes everything new. So is there a maniacal, power-hungry, manipulative, jealous, misogynistic, ancient deity who, unless you follow to the letter every truth revealed as it's laid down in this text, and therefore please the above said deity, you will be cast eternally into a cesspit of hellish brimstone and fire and burned forever in unimaginable pain and suffering? No. There is justice. But it's not like that. And here's the thing, if you look at yourself like I do and say, wow, I am not a person that's full of love. There's times that I don't love. Here's the thing. God said, I know that, and that's why I sent Jesus. Give you a way out of it. The blood of my Son can cover all that imperfection. See, you cut the line of life. You pulled yourself away from me. I understand that you did that, but I want to make a way out. I want to give you a plan that says, look, you don't have to be stuck here. And it's not about doing something to please me. It's about me coming back and giving you life. And I did it by taking the punishment that should have been yours. I took that death that should have been yours. Jesus on the cross went through that hell of eternal separation from God. He says, I take it for you. This isn't about you measuring up. It's not about you being good enough. It's not about you following the letter of the law. It's about you being covered by the blood of Jesus Christ and new life being given to you. And I can't explain it. I think it's something we get to wrestle around in our minds with for eternity. I can't explain it. I can't explain it why God would put himself on trial. I can't explain it why God would say, look, push, see if I'm fair. Again, if I was God, I'd say, look, deal with it. I'm it. And I can prove it. And he doesn't. He says, look, test me, try me. And he says, in heaven, I'm going to put myself on trial before you. Was I fair?